So, I saw Striking FPV's video yesterday and I thought it would be a good idea to print these and stick them on my Copis Mini 3-inch. My name's Johnny, welcome to the channel, Will It Mod. Let's take a look at the prints and see how they're looking. Now this is sliced up in Simplify 3D with standard supports, 1mm resolution, and they look like they've come out pretty good. Use the adaptive height on these as well, so wherever it needs more detail, it will gain more detail. So we can gently pick one off and see what we're looking like. They were also printed at 3 outer shells with 100% infill. Yeah, now look at the supports, they've done really well there. Let's get that back in the light and move it over here. That's done really well. The supports look like they've done a great job on that. Let me break out the macro lens, get into some real detail. Here's the macro lens. And as you can see, it's done a really nice job. Next thing to do is to pick off these supports and see how the prop looks underneath them. There's the odd rough edge, but nothing too much to be worried about. Okay, this is looking good. I've got all 4. It's going to be horribly blurry because we're in macro, and all 4 are looking equally as good. So, time to get these cleaned up. So, move over to the workbench, clean them up, remove the supports, and see if they will go on the quad. How exciting. So, they have pinged off of the build platform. I have pinged off several bits of the support material, and these really did just pop off. They were just, and off it came. So, well done, Simplify 3D. Running 501, and it works. It's nothing to do with the 5 years of pain I've had setting the thing up. Not at all. Anyway, we've got our props. They're looking decent. Now, I've gone for 3-inch. Not quite brave enough to have had to set this up on the QAV. I'm just not. So, 3-inch props it is, and I thought we could test them on this, the Copis Mini. This I could do. Now, how is it going to behave? How do I think it's going to behave? Well, I think it's going to generate thrust. If the props don't explode, they may well explode. But we'll see what happens. Now, watch the original video, which I will link in the description below, with the chap who put the design together for these. Said his 3D printer's broken. Of course your 3D printer's broken. Everybody's 3D printer is broken. It's just a matter of how much it's broken by. True fact. So, what do I think? Yeah, I think if the props manage to spin up and maintain their shape without exploding into a billion pieces, and looking at them, they will generate an amount of thrust. I've seen some testing based on very similar design prop. Why is that always one that doesn't want to come off? There we go. Whether it be flyable or not, I don't know. But I guess that's the whole point of this. So we shall see. Now this that I've got going, props out. So how good is my clearance? Oh, I think these might be a little bit too big for this build. We shall see. Help if I go back into camera view. Right, so there's not quite enough room to get them in. Let's break up the drill with the ream on it. And I'll just run through one of these quickly. There we are. Ream that out ever so slightly. And these may touch. Might have to shrink them down. Right, let's just ream this out some more. Okay. See if this will wind in. But I might have to go a little bit smaller on the diameter, get these into no, they're going to touch. So, as you can see there, they are going to touch against this post, even if it is out of the way of those blades there. So, just going to verify the size of these little puppies. Into inches. Yeah, they're a bit big. Pretty sure I downloaded the 3-inch versions, but they are a smidge large. Okay, time to reprint and get another set done. Like magic. Okay, rolling. We've got the unit outside. My trusty TX16S. Got my goggles. I don't know if we'll need them. We'll see how far it goes first. So let's pop the battery in. And see if this will actually hover first. Right, power on TX. Pop that in there. Okay, let's move down to the ground. Let's get you somewhere good. I think there's good. Now I'm going to stand back a bit because I don't fully trust this. I'm going to stand over here somewhere. Okay, let's see if it spins up first of all. Make sure we're recording. Oh, you're on the wonk. You can't have that. There we are. I'm going to stand here behind the camera. Okay, let's power up. There is some vibration there, for sure. Definitely some vibration. I'm going to pop it into horizon mode. Stabilize. Let's go into... Right, let's just see if it takes off. Here we go. Throttling up. Well, I mean, it's noisy. It's the first thing I noticed, it is noisy. I'm needing about 80% throttle, so it's quite difficult to balance up there because my expo is mental up that way. But it took off. So next up, let's hop to the goggles and take it for a flight, gentle flight around the garden, and see if we can get it back. All right, let's do that. Okay, we have the battery in, connected. We have my goggles on and recording. Let's do a little, there we are. Get them in sync. Okay. Let's see if it hovers. I'm going to stick it in angle mode for now. Okay, take my goggles off above my head and just see if it hovers. Here we go. Right, I'm going to stand back for this one. Lots of jitter. Can hear it jittering away. Let's throttle up. I'm expecting this to take a bit more throttle. Yep, taking a bit of concentration to fly it. Let's get out of the prop wash. Okay, there we have it. Lots of prop wash. Let's land it for now. Let's be brave and go straight in for a flight. So, glasses off, goggles on, acro mode engaged, and here we go. Let's get it armed. Are we recording? Yes, we are recording. Right, off we go. I'm expecting lots of extra throttle. Now, my throttle expo, because we're probably using about 80% of the throttle to idle, I'm expecting this to be in the real tweaky zone up the top, and I can't be bothered to alter it. So let's just see what happens. Let's throttle up and off we go. Look at that jitter. And we're off. I can be brave with this, it's only my Copus. So let's get out here. Let's do a flip. Okay. Oh, and there goes a prop. There goes a prop. Well, we did really well. Let's grab the camera. This is all very exciting stuff. And go and see what we can find. Now, I kind of expected that to happen. It is made out of potato, isn't it? PLA, polylactic acid, which is what I printed out of, is potatoes. Do you know what? We got a flip in though, didn't we? And it hovered and stuff. Not bad. So I'm going to close this gate because my dog is an idiot. Right, let's see how far we got. So one thing I noticed, the noise, it was actually quite noisy. I know that it's been said that they're meant to be quieter. Part of that's going to be because this is a 3D printed thing. Let's stop recording first. Oh no, we'll leave that recording. We'll have it running in the bottom of the screen. So yeah, part of it's because it's 3D printed, and part of it will be because it's not the most efficient design. It's a design that's put together. It's in its infancy, isn't it? Now the question is, where is it?
Buzzer active.
Oh, let's turn the buzzer on. There it is. So yeah, the noise. There's definitely less top end, less hiss, rasp, cutting. Hello. Less cutting noise, less top end noise. The noise that travels really is the lower bass frequencies, and on something like, oh yeah, let's have a look. Hang on. We've done all four, look. Spectacular explosion. I didn't even think to look. Where are the bits? I mean, I'm never going to find them, let's be honest, but look. Didn't even think to look at this. We've got 1 exploded, 2 exploded, 3 exploded, 4 exploded. I always say, if you're going to do something, do it well. It's gone well. So, okay, if these were printed out of something else, where was I? What was I rambling on about? Design, efficiency. Yeah, so I was about 80% throttle, and now these are 18, no they're not, they're 28, 3800s, 3800 kV, 3800 kV. If you take into account the potential inefficiency of the blade design and the drag that it's going to cause, we might have been up at nearly 30,000 RPM on potato props. Quite impressive. Surprised they lasted. So, to answer the question, do they work? Yeah, they work. Oh, they fly like a bag of things. A bag of Richards. But yeah, I mean, they work. They're noisy. Not as noisy. I think the noise dissipates the further away you get. But they work. So there we have it. Our little experiment has come to an end. Nothing is too broken. The Copus survives another day for another experiment. Excellent. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you found this mildly amusing. at least. I know I have. Actually had a lot of fun doing it. Perhaps we should print the props out something else and give it another go. I don't know, would a bigger prop, more mass, mean stronger? Or like on a 5-inch? I don't know. Can I make these lighter while still maintaining structure? I don't know. So many questions, but we can always find out by just giving it a go. Anyway, my name's Johnny. Thanks for watching. And the channel here is Will It Mod. Stay safe, keep flying, be happy, and most importantly, modify everything.